Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul and you're watching me on my Facebook page on my YouTube channel Outma Talks. And if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I usually come up with new ideas and try to show you exactly whatever is happening in contemporary world, how to use that and how to take an advantage of this information age, because this is the information age and we have to understand exactly that if we want to do something extra, if we want to have an edge over others, we have to have information in our mind. So consuming information, valuable information is important. Categorizing each and every content is important. Sometimes you should pay in making yourself a skillful person, developing your extra curricular activities, because if you are enhancing your quality, your communication skill, your understanding ability to understand a different language will certainly help you to get ascension in life. And first of all, I want to tell you today is Janmashtami. So happy Janmashtami to all of you, and my greatest reverence to the God Krishna and to all the persons who is doing vrata today, because many people do in Hindu dharma. So this is what we have to understand exactly, that Krishna, the Lord, depicted in our scripts, sacred scripts, whatever you say, he had a lot of skills. He was really skillful, and he has been described as the best God who have certain skills. So he was really skillful. That's why you have to understand that if you want to become someone in today's market, in today's world, you have to be skillful. You have to be skillful. He was knowing every way how to bring other people on track, how to contradict and how to eradicate all those negativities from the people's life, and how to diminish the influence of bad people, and how to protect good people, to foster ascension, to foster dharma. That is what he was teaching, and he has done. From his life we learn a great lesson. So it is a really good thing to have rituals, to have understanding that whatever we believe in, if we believe in something powerful and we do it for jubilant activities, for something better in our life, then we can understand exactly that fostering this kind of relationship and this kind of rituals is really imperative. It helps us to peter out negativities all from our life, to take out all those thoughts that can minimize us, that can confine us to lower vibration. So that is what happens when you celebrate together, when we go in a unity and try to celebrate such kind of activities. So it gives us a strength. And you would be knowing that many times I see that don't do such kind of activities which could look mundane, like killings of certain animals in front of God. So these are the things which really should be eradicated, because we are now modern and we have to adapt modern rules, modern philosophies, in order to be better. We can make our own society more educated, we can make our own society more resilient. So it will be better to go on in that way direction. So what happens, I would like to tell you that I don't want to advocate today everything, whatever I have. Yeah, I have different ideologies. Everybody should have their own perception and their own set of belief system, their own doctrines, whatever they want to inculcate in their life, whatever they want to embark on. They should have their own set of principles in their life. And you should also embark on a journey where your concerns, your perception, your decisions about the world will foster your reality. It happens. But if you find negativities, if you want to try to understand exactly that even honing skills in a negative way can help you, then certainly somebody will come to contradict you. And never ever, bad path will never help you. Wrong path will always lead you to chaos. That is why we strive too much to get 2 times of bread, and a better living style. Why we are honing our skills, why we are doing so much toiling hard, because we want to have better life. That is what transpires. We want to have better lives, and we want to go through all these rules and regulations that societal norms have made, humankind have made for themselves. We try to strive in that kind of limitation so that we can make living better living in that kind of complex rules or regulation, whatever you say, because it has not been ever easier for humankind to make a better life. Uh, and today, it is really a good thing that we have made so much progress, but we have to understand that keeping our resources intact, we have to do a lot of activities which should be environment friendly. We have to become eco-friendly, because if we are not becoming eco-friendly, we are doing mistakes today, and that is why we are on a juncture where we can devise a lot of new things and new technologies to protect our own environment. And this is our responsibility, what we should do. This is our responsibility, the government responsibility, the people's responsibility. These all are intertwined. That is what we have to understand. Because whatever act you do, today is Lord Krishna birthday, so I want to tell you a lot about spirituality. I have a lot of things to tell you, but many a thing contradicts little thought process of people, and I don't want to shatter their all belief system. Rather, I want to foster something beautiful in their mind, that positivity is something. Yeah, you have to toil hard in order to gain something positively. You have to work hard, because it is tough to make more money and being in rules and regulations, but you can find better ways. You can be someone who can break the curse of your bloodline and can make miracles in your bloodline. You will certainly be able to foster better relationship, better money in your life. You'll be able to attract. So it happens. It is not something that is far away, but we have to understand exactly that there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things interwoven. When you will see, when you will have a perspective and you will have vision to look at things differently, you will decipher everything, that whatever is happening in the world, everything is connected. Every being, every activity is, when you will be someone who will have vision and ascension, you will look back, and you will understand exactly how the world, the evolution is happening. Many things will come to you, and you will be able to decipher that. All you need to have vision. You need to have depth knowledge and intuitive ability to ascertain all that things. Why I say because whenever you will ascend, you'll have a vision. Your mind will work in different way. Your intuitive ability, will be deepened, and your decision making ability will be strengthened, will be bolstered. So that is why I want to tell you that if you want to get yourself in a better position, it is important and imperative that your integrity should be intact. Your integrity should be intact, because every action is being counted. Your every thought process is interwoven with the worlds. Don't think in a different way. The universe has a better understanding than you, and certainly its mystery cannot be deciphered by a single person. But if you ascend, you will understand exactly that you will resonate with the vibration of the universe in a better way. Then what will happen? You'll be able to attract more abundance. You'll be able to attract many things. Yeah, really, God exists. If you pray, if you believe. If you don't believe, then world is so much rationalized. It is always, the physical world is intrinsically rationalized. So it is not bad if you are being an atheist. I'm not going to discard your opinion, but if you believe in the universal forces, you'll understand exactly how it works. And many people hide that. They don't want to open it, because they know exactly what is happening. Because the spiritual warfare is much more. The spiritual entities are much more in numbers than that of physical entities, and that's why the war there is much more. If we are not able to make tranquility and peace in our world, in our society, then how the advanced beings who have more intuitive ability, more powers, how they can be at ease? There is always dark forces and light forces. They are always contradicting each other, and that is what we have to understand exactly, that the world that we live in, we are here for experience. For an experience we are here, and whatever ascension we get it as an experience. We have to leave our body, and we have to. Many sages say that, many an experienced person say that we do take reincarnation, but no one knows that. If they would be knowing, they would not clarify it, because they don't have perceptible evidence. Even science can't reach there, but there are certain phenomena are happening at quantum level, you would have known quantum entanglement, far from, millions of light years away. If there is a particle, an entangled particle, another entangled particle is here. If something will happen to this particle, the changes will reflect in that particle within an instant, without taking time. It will happen coexistently. So these are the miracles of science. Even science is, on this way to decipher all these codes and all this knowledge. After 20 or 30 years, we would be able to look into that. But still we are discovering. Science is not something that has defined already everything. Science is on a journey. Science is embarking on that way journey, and that is why we are not able to decipher all the quantum phenomenon today. But if we will do it in future, we will understand everything in future. We will have more insights scientifically in future. But many people, whoever have ascended spiritually, they have gone through that process. I'm not asking about to rationalize this. I'm asking about spiritual experience. So that is what they have encoded in scriptures, many dissemination wherever you go. If something positive, they will disseminate. If they have real knowledge, if they have assimilated knowledge from scripts, they will have certainly profound knowledge. It happens. I'm not telling you that everything is bullshit, but if you will go through the experience of life, you will understand exactly. And there are certain forces which exist in our life, which is the cause of our ascension, which is the cause of sometime our, derailment or whatever you tell, because there is always a spiritual warfare. That is what I want to tell you. And that is why positive vibration, having rituals, such kind of rituals and celebration is important. We don't want to be despondent. We want to be someone who can harness, jubilant activities, positivity in our life. So it is important to celebrate these occasions, And that is what I want to tell you, that, many times when we look at ourselves, we feel that we have come through a long journey. Whatever I have gone through, I am in my 30s, and I know exactly that, especially if you come into your juvenile age, and thereafter a door opens for you and many experience happens to you. And if you observe and learn from that experience, it transforms your ability. So 15 years of experience is not something which you can subdue, or you can tell that it is a less experience. We are experienced person. That is what I want to tell you. With my experience, I want to tell you exactly what is happening in the world and how you should go ahead. And today is Krishna Janmashtami. That's why I'm talking about these things. Many people are always thinking that, where we should be working or worshipping God or not. Yeah, if you have understanding that something is to fall back, if you want such kind of support, so belief in God is not bad. Even if you don't believe in God, nothing is going to kill you just like that. You don't think. If you are independent from mind and you think in everything is rational, everything is based on your current understanding of science, so you are okay. You're okay with life. You just go and make your life. But if you want to find something important, if you find some kind of relations and what you say, coincidences that happen in our life, you want to inquire that. Once you will indulge in this path, you will understand exactly that you have something significant to embark on. And when you embark on that way journey, you decipher all these codes. Many sages have said, either you see the Red Sea as the Red Sea, or see it as a Dead Sea. So if you will see it as a Dead Sea, you will never feel something. The sea is always dead for you. But if you will see it as Red Sea, you'll have to embark on the journey as Red Sea. Counteract everything. Yeah, there is a spiritual warfare everywhere. That is what I want to tell you. We have known from ages that there are certain energy points in our body, and you would have felt, if you were 30 years old or 25 years old, you would have felt that sometimes in your body certain energy systems are activated, and because of that you feel healed. You feel that there is something in your body which is healing you, and you are in good mood, you are in good energy, it happens to you. But many a times you feel drained also. You feel drained. So these are the works of energy that happens, that flows through your body. So when you'll reach there, you understand exactly that many subtle forces are working at this subtle area, you know. And if you will be working on that kind of area, Reiki, Reiki is one of the most important thing that you have to believe in. Once you will go through that big process, you'll feel that how energy heals your body. Then you'll understand the magic of energy. Energy is something that can transform your life altogether. And that is why if you want to change this world, you have to vibrate with positive energy. That is why always I treat that. Bring positive energy in this world and the world will be a better place. I tell you that God will not resonate with your spirit until and unless you are not in that kind of vibration, in that kind of tranquility and peace of mind. It's upon you that God, you are able to find God or not. It's upon you. Your own vibration, your own state of being, your own intact personality, your own integrity, your own thought process. You have to refine yourself. Then you will see the God's vision, the Holy Spirit, whatever is said in other religions. If you want to resonate with that kind of thing, you have to go deeper, dig deeper into your consciousness. Everything is not on your fingertips to rationalize everything. You think of your own conscience, you think of your own thought process, you think of your own action. When you question everything of your own, you will understand exactly there is something deep spiritual, there is something deep that has profound meaning that you should be finding. And once you will discover that, you will certainly be on a ascension path. You will never want to go out of that. You always want to linger in that very position. You will find that the Holy Spirit should be always resonating with you, and you have to think in that very way. You never want to leave that state of mind, that tranquility, that peace of mind. No one wants to lose that. And that is what the mystery of life. That's what sages from a long time left their places, find reclusiveness, find secluded place, where they can worship, where they can do any practices. But I would say you that it has never been easier. The life they have pursued on, they had a difficult life, but you have good life, and if you want to find a relationship with God, you have to make your personality better, and you have to see a little bit, you have to find certain time for yourself. Meditation is one of the best things that you can do. If you are not able to do meditation continuously, sometimes I am a banker, so I don't have time. So you can be aware of your present moment. If you are keeping yourself aware of the present moment, it is enough for you to understand each and everything. Thank you for listening to me.